Thank you for the welcome. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join with us in singing the traditional graduation song Gaudeamus, the words of which are printed on the screen. Please be seated. Ina waka, ina manga whakahi, ina taiwha, tēnei koutou katoa, kia rana, talofa lava, nalo elamali, whakalofa lahi atu, talohini, whakatalofu atu, nisabula, nihau, Massey, Harbour. A very warm welcome to this graduation ceremony, one of 6 here in Palmerston North this week. The Massey University graduation season takes place in April and May in Auckland, Manawatu and Wellington, and we have our final ceremonies for the year in November back here in the Manawatu. Can I begin by acknowledging fellow members of the Massey University Council and the academic staff on the stage with me today. In addition, I'll acknowledge distinguished guests we have amongst us, the professional services staff, and in particular the members of the Campus Graduation Committee and Events Team staff who have done such a great job in organising this session today. My name is Chris Kelly and I'm a very proud Massey graduate. At this ceremony we have 194 graduating, 20 of you with the master's degree and 20 more with a doctoral degree, the highest qualification our university offers. One of those is Zoe Matthews, a postdoctoral fellow in veterinary pathology at Massey's Institute of Veterinary, Animal and Biomedical Sciences. We have a total of 1,084 graduating this week, and by the end of the year, we will have produced more than 6,000 new graduates, which will bring our total active alumni family around the world to close to 140,000 persons. Graduation Day is a day of celebration, an opportunity for the university and you, your whānau, your friends and loved ones to recognise the hard work that you've done and what you have achieved as a result of that hard work. Modern technology increasingly makes it easiest for us to connect with one another. It means you can share your big day with an audience far wider than those who are here in this theatre. All our ceremonies are streamed live on the internet, and there's a link to the Massey University homepage, which I'm sure many of you will have already discovered. Please feel free to put the link on your Facebook page, or text, tweet or email to anyone who's unable to be here. It'll be a permanent record of what, for many of you, I'm sure will be amongst your proudest moments. And while talking of recognition, it's important that you remember to thank all those people who have backed you and contributed to your success during your studies. Your family, your friends, and the faculty and support staff of the university. And to ensure you don't forget, I'd like graduands to join me in acknowledging them. I'm going to ask graduates to stand, applaud those on stage, turn around 180 degrees, applaud your friends and family behind you, and then we'll continue. Please stand, graduates. Thank you. And by the way, for everyone else in the audience, please feel free to loudly applaud and congratulate each of the graduands as they cross the stage. This is, after all, their day. The ceremony we're about to go through today is traditional. It has its roots in graduation ceremonies developed some 800 years ago. The traditions, such as the robes we wear, the caps, known as mortarboards, the mace, the singing of Gaudeamus and occasional awarding of honorary degrees to outstanding citizens, link us to the strong heritage of universities. Universities are institutions of higher learning in which the teaching and learning environment is provided by academics, actively involved in the creation of new knowledge through research and scholarship. You will graduate today as a beneficiary of a university education. And as university graduates, you will be critical to the future social, economic and cultural development of your communities. As a graduate of Massey University, you will inherit the reputation of this highly regarded institution. And the reputation of a university is built on the achievements of its faculty, both past and present, and also its graduates. Evidence of the achievements of our faculty and alumni is all around us, and to name a few, we have designer and creative director Sir Richard Taylor, fashion designer Kate Sylvester, teacher and 2011 Rugby World Cup winning coach Sir Graham Henry, Ross McEwen, who in 1980 completed a BBS and is now global head of the Royal Bank of Scotland, and numerous New Zealand business leaders such as Paul Brock from Kiwibank, Mike Bennett from Z Energy, and Ross Buckley from KPMG. In addition, our scientists are amongst some of the best, not only in New Zealand but worldwide. In the past 12 years, 7 of the winners of the Rutherford Medal, which is the Royal Society's most prestigious science award, have been Massey scholars, 5 current staff, and 2 are alumni. The university is a major New Zealand business with revenues of more than $450 million annually and is a very significant employer in the 3 regions in which it has a presence. University management is led by the Vice-Chancellor, equivalent to the Chief Executive Officer, while governance is the responsibility of the University Council. Recently, we reduced the size of Council down from 18 persons to a maximum of 12. However, importantly, we retained members elected by staff and students to ensure we retain diversity. We pride ourselves on producing people who put New Zealand on the global map for its innovation, creativity, research and teaching. We celebrate all our can-do graduates who go out and make a difference. And it's this track record that allows us to rightly claim to be the engine that will drive the new New Zealand. It's important on these occasions to celebrate some of Massey's successes, and we have a firm eye on the future going forward. Last year, we experienced growth in enrolments, including international enrolments, bucking a trend that's seen a number of other universities struggle to meet their targets. In part, of course, this is demographics. Outside of Auckland, the number of school leavers is forecast to stabilise or in some cases decline. This year we have an opportunity for further growth, but the competition is intense. However, one of the advantages Massey has in its globalisation agenda is that we're a diverse university with a broad range of strengths. There are many ways in which our strengths complement each other. For example, design, arts and humanities have obvious links. Similarly, science, agriculture and food production also do. And they in turn link to teaching and research in nutrition and health, both human and animal. And of course, business innovation is relevant across all those fields. In addition, our diversity in campuses and modes of learning gives students opportunities and options that others simply cannot provide. It means we can offer students lifestyle choices, the ability to study part-time while working, and, in many programs, the ability to study from anywhere in the world. Our ongoing investment in infrastructure is significant and includes seismic strengthening of all buildings that were required in Wellington and Manawatu, the opening of student accommodation for the first time in Auckland, and the stunning upgrade of the historic Sir Geoffrey Perrin building, also at Manawatu. And these are simply the highlights. Many other buildings have been refitted and repurposed, and there's more to come. You may be aware that we recently announced the sale to the New Zealand Property Development Group of our campus here in Hokowhitu. The proceeds of that will be invested in the main Manawatu campus site at Turitea, where most of today's graduands will have studied. Some of the many highlights of the College of Sciences over the years include the team of Bachelor of Engineering students winning the Engineers Without Borders national competition for the 4th consecutive year. Associate Professor Murray Cox of the Institute of Fundamental Sciences was awarded a 2015 Visiting Fellowship from St John's College, University of Oxford, and admitted to the Senior Common Room. The award was separate from the University of Oxford Fellowship, also awarded to Dr Cox as part of the Association of Commonwealth Universities Titular Fellowships scheme. Distinguished Professor Gavin Martin from the Institute of Natural and Mathematical Sciences was chosen as the American Mathematics Society's Maclaurin Lecturer 2016 and will serve on the International Council for Science Committee on Freedom and Responsibility in Science. Associate Professor Jane Goodyear from the School of Engineering and Advanced Technology was made a Fellow of the Britain's Institute of Engineering and Technology. Distinguished Professor David Penny from the Institute of Fundamental Sciences was awarded an honorary life membership of the New Zealand Association of Scientists. Professor Shane Telfer from the Institute of Fundamental Sciences was awarded the New Zealand Institute of Chemistry Lawrence Wilkins Chemistry Prize. Going forward, it's important that people recognise the ongoing value of learning and tertiary qualifications in a world where the nature of employment and the types of jobs people do is changing rapidly. This means that those who succeed will be those who have learned how to learn, how to adopt, and how to adapt. Congratulations to all of you who have taken up the challenge to be where you are today. You will graduate proud of your achievement, but also honoured by the reputational mantle that you have inherited. I challenge you to go forth as Massey alumni, to make your own contribution, to grow your own reputation, and in doing so, add further to the proud heritage you are now part of. And as part of your journey, we anticipate many of you will come back to us as you face the never-ending quest to keep your skills and knowledge up to date. You can be assured that Massey will be there to meet that need, whether it be through a course of full-time study or part-time through our world-class distance learning program. Finally, I would urge you to stay connected with your alma mater and your university family through our active alumni association. Congratulations, continue to work hard, remember your journey is just beginning, and never forget to enjoy yourselves and those around you. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Christopher Kelly, Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and on those in absentia.
Chancellor. Chancellor, the Programme Directors for Engineering and the Bachelor of Sciences will present to you graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Sciences.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Diploma in Meat Technology the candidate I am about to name. Te tuatua ta kuku. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Construction the graduate I am about to name. James Thomas Blair. James Thomas Blair. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the diploma in meat technology the candidate I'm about to name, Te Ua Ua Ta Kuku. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Diploma in Science and Technology the candidates I'm about to name. Sophie Jane Hayward. Jennifer Nixie. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering the graduates I am about to name. Mohammad Ziad Mohammad Omar Al Omar. Kim Jazel de Guzman Alvarez. Muhammad Aminur Rashid Hassan. Ethan James Holden. Jinuk Lee. Scott James Newberry. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with honors the graduates I am about to name. Osama Ibrahim Hussein Al-Bahadli. Thomas Halford Arledge. Kyle Stephen Esplin. Jonathan Mark Bernard, First Class Honors. Nicholas Mark Bryan. Mariel Angela Jovan Katapang, First Class Honors. Adam Paul Coley. Abby Jane Curtis, First Class Honors, Massey Scholar. Michael John Davis. Shane D. Reich. William John Fisher. Stanley Lap Yan Fung. Nursiazwani Hamdan, First Class Honors. Jacobus Petrus Janse von Furen. Brendan Jones. Martin Lloyd Kell. Andrew Wei Ming Lim. Ian James Mercer. Tessa Jane Mills. Muhammad Shamir Hao Muhammad Firdaus Hao. Muhammad Siazlan bin Muhammad Saidi. David Aaron Morton, First Class Honors. Bronte Ray Paulson. Sylvester Ron Wei Pien. Daniel Andrew Rowe, First Class Honors, Massey Scholar. Alexander Gordon Riak Stewart. John Eruera Tate Jamison, First Class Honors. Sean Donald Thompson. Hannah Elizabeth Van Bentham, First Class Honors, Massey Scholar. Dirk Smith van Niekerk. Aslan bin Zainal Abidin. Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences the graduates I am about to name. Simon George Archer. Jonathan Kelvin Cooper. Anthony Paul Croft. Aidan Dalton Howlihan. Jonathan Martin Kearney. Mitchell Harvey Osborne. Kyron Leigh Rooks. Madoka Yamauchi. Thank you, Chancellor.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduates I'm about to name. Alvin Abbar. Megan Hannah Abbott. David Bruce Allen. Stephanie Jane Bagley. Andrew James Ball. Emma Kate Berry. Melissa Marie Beeler. Georgia Lee Bell. Ryland Lionel Bennett. Michaela Rianne Hunter Bold. Jackie Sharon Bolton. Ellie Lynn Bradley. Michael James Brown. Charlie Ursus Brown O'Sullivan. Taryn Bradley James Babutz. Zane David Byrne. Jaden Trent Cameron. Colin Nathaniel Campbell. Georgina Marie Campbell. Alicia Valerie Joy Candy. Karen Lee Yin Chang. Suzanne Lee Chesma. Josiah David Cleland. Mercia Catherine Clerter. Rose Moira Collis. Jake William Hunter Connolly. Joseph Nathaniel Corrigan. Emily Jean Crum. Tyson Nico Dias. Jamie Adam Derbyshire. Jasmine Amy de Groot. Sophia Jane Donnelly. Helen Frances Dunlop. Zane Andrew Farrow. Charles Edward Goldstone. Kimberly Maria Granger. Alexandra Tracy Patricia Graves. Madeline Anna Gray. Liam John Mackay Griffin. Nikki Maria Hartley. Hannah Grace Harvey. Olivia Megan Hobbs. Eleanor Stewart Hogan. Charlotte Naomi Holdsworth. Thomas Michael Holmes. Emily Rose Hottam. Kimberly Ailish Hulena. Petlisa Arata Tamara Ruth Jacob. Emma Kate James. Stephanie Alinda Caitlin Jones. Alexander O'Connor Judd. Thank you, Chancellor.
It is now my great pleasure to invite Mr. John Daniel Trask, commonly known, I'm told, as JD, co-founder and CEO of Raygun Limited, to address the graduands. John Daniel, or JD Trask, is the co-founder and CEO of Raygun, a global software company that provides diagnostics and operation intelligence software for their customers' software. JD graduated from Massey University with a Bachelor of Information Science, majoring in Computer Science. He's taken that experience and combined it with his passion for business, helping develop several technology businesses, including New Zealand's leading philanthropic platform, Give a Little. He has a strong passion for technology, having started programming at the age of 9 and selling commercial software at Palmerston North Boys High School in his teenage years. More recently, JD has been named the Massey University Distinguished Young Alumni, the Wellingtonian of the Year for Science and Technology, and has been awarded the inaugural winner of the Wellington Gold New Thinking Award. His company has offices in Wellington and San Francisco, and he's recently moved to Seattle to establish a new office there. When not working on the ray gun business, John Daniel has a strong interest in virtual reality and robotics. John Daniel.
Very sensitive microphone. All right, first off, it's a huge honour to have been asked by Massey University to come and address you all today. I remember being in this room 12 years ago. I was a mixture of nervous, excited, kind of proud that I'd managed to make it through, so congratulations to you all on that. And I remember being quite nervous actually coming up to collect my degree, because I was convinced that I was going to trip up or, fumble the handshake or drop the hat. In fact, I was very impressed by the young man who actually, plucked his heels there. I wouldn't have had the cojones to do that. But seriously, in preparing for this address, I spent some time reflecting on the 12 years since I graduated. And I decided to share some thoughts with you around 3 areas that I've found important over the last 12 years. And they are in the areas of ambition, technology, and regret. While I was at Massey studying, I built a PC repair business to help cover some of my costs. They weren't huge costs. They were things like petrol, the occasional movie ticket, and some money for some Coke and some wedges at the Massey cafeteria. When I finished my studies, I applied for one job in a tech company in Wellington. I was fortunate that that company employed me, but more importantly, I was comfortable that either they employed me or I could have just continued on with the PC repair business. And that was the first bit of advice that I wanted to share with you, even though it sounds really cliche, is always back yourself. You have demonstrated by being here today that you have the commitment to see things through. You've shown an aptitude to learn and apply your skills. Basically, you have everything you need to do well in life now. It's really up to you at this point, and you shouldn't wait for permission from others to do amazing things. I've always had big ambition, and of course, over time, my goals grew beyond simply being able to buy Coca-Cola and wedges. I grew an appreciation for the fact that most of the constraints around us are those that we imagine. Think about that for a moment. Most of the things that you think are stopping you from achieving something are not really real things. You can overcome them. Not enough money to build some amazing thing? You can go out and find investors these days. Relatively easy compared to many years ago. If you don't have particular skills to deliver a solution or to build something you want, you can jump on meetup.com, find other people that are enthusiastic in the area, team up together. You can do whatever you want. You can do it if you just go out and hunt for the answers. It really is up to you. One of the things that's really important, though, is maintaining that motivation to do that. And for that reason, I've done some very odd things over the years to remind myself that I can achieve anything if I put my mind to it. One of those things was that when I finished at Massey University, I moved to Wellington. I'd studied here at the Palmerston North campus. And I'd been reading about this man called Graham Hart. Now, Graham Hart is New Zealand's richest man, worth about $6.5 billion, and quite an enigmatic character, not an overly well-known person. But what really stood out to me was that this guy had built this fortune, this huge company, and he'd started out as a tow truck driver. And so I went about and I collected as many newspaper clippings and things that I could find about this guy, and I stuck them up on the back of my bedroom door of my flat, so that every time I would leave the room, I'd be kind of reminded that, hey, if a tow truck driver could do this, I could do something amazing as well. For a little bit of advice, however, if you do this, you can expect some very funny looks when you bring somebody home and they see clippings of a 50-year-old dude stuck all over the back of your door. So why am I talking to you about how to be more ambitious and to reach further than you might think you can? Because I strongly believe that this world needs more Elon Musks, more Bill Gates, more Larrys and Sergeys, and heck, we need to add some diversity to that group as well. These are people that are science and technology practitioners who are pushing the world forward. They have unconstrained ambition and a vision to create a better world. You've laid the groundwork to achieve, just like they had, and that's why you're here listening to me today. Sometimes I get asked, what would you do if you sold your company, John Daniel? And the usual motivation for people asking that question is that they want to hear you talk about how you'd go and buy a flash car or move to some fancy pants place. And many people are quite surprised when I tell them that I would pretty much go and start another technology company and just roll any money into that to capitalize it better. The reason for that is that I truly believe that we will live in a world where we have drones that clean the streets, that deliver goods for us. Virtual reality will let me be in Seattle but feel like I'm sitting on my mother's couch having a chat with her over here. I dream of having my own Jarvis AI at home like in the movie Iron Man. I want to eat meat that didn't involve having to kill animals. And I want to see men and women on Mars. And you know what strikes me as really, really cool about that is that I'm probably not dreaming big enough. We're probably going to do all of that in the next 10 to 15 years. Bill Gates said people overestimate what they can do in 5 years and they underestimate what they can do in 10 years. And it's so true. The best time to start something is now. And while I'm deeply in love with the power of software, I'm also in love with technology in general. It is truly mankind's superpower, be it in the areas of pharmaceuticals, agriculture, construction, geology, space exploration. The list just goes on and on. It's really what defines humans as being top dog on this planet of ours. And it's fundamentally about amplifying the ability of every person in humanity. Steve Jobs called the computer a bicycle for the mind. And it's a great quote, but not many people know the story of why he said that. It turns out that research was done to try and find the animal that could most efficiently travel 1 kilometre, the least amount of energy in 1 kilometre of travel. The number one animal to do that was the condor, and man was about 1/3 of the way down the list. The researchers also decided to compare that to a person on a bicycle, at which point, on behalf of mankind, I'm pleased to say we clobbered the condor. And that was the point of the computer being the bicycle for the mind. And that's effectively what all technology is. It's about enabling us and amplifying our ability. We're living in the fastest paced technology revolution in the history of mankind. We, all of us in this room, are incredibly fortunate to have been born in this age. You have supercomputers in your pockets. The graphics processing on your home computer is a highly parallel supercomputer in its own right. Heck, we have to keep redefining what a supercomputer is every couple of years because we're moving so fast. And you know, what's amazing about this is all the opportunity is sitting right there on the table, just waiting for you. If you take a look at the iPhone, there was certainly some genuine R&D there, but it was largely parts that were already in existence, but nobody had thought to combine them in the way that Apple did, and to connect it with software the way that Apple did. Now they're the biggest company in the world, sitting on a $200 billion cash pile. And it's not just about building massive companies. If you look at Oculus, the company that built the Oculus Rift VR headset, I backed that on Kickstarter back in the day when it was basically one guy cobbling together things, and they shipped me the development kit 1. And it was basically a fairly crappy cell phone screen with a plastic container around it, held together by sellotape and bubble gum. Things off the shelf. They never shipped a commercial device before Facebook acquired the company for $2 billion just for being able to see a peek of the future. Right now, you could leave today, you could go and build a drone at home. You could code up an autonomous flying AI from components on the web. You could buy a $45 system on a chip. The opportunities right now in the field of science and technology are just absolutely mind-boggling. We've created so much innovation in the last 10, 20, 30 years that we literally do not have enough human bandwidth to even explore the possibilities with what we've already created. Think about that. Isn't that just like crazy insane that there's that much stuff sitting there waiting to be done? And with all of this technology in front of us and you having all these skills, what's next? It comes back to what I mentioned at the start. You need to back yourself to make things happen. Don't fear the challenges. Don't invent false constraints, and push through. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, uses a technique that he calls the regret minimization framework, which is the nerdiest way of saying, don't live with regrets that I've ever heard. What Jeff does is look to minimize his regrets in life so that when he's at the end, he's not reflecting on his regrets. And it's a great idea. However, it's really easy to say that, and it can be really, really hard to do it. I remember starting my company in 2007. I was leaving a job where I was paid well, I was well respected, it was a very comfortable lifestyle. And I set about creating a business. It's almost the dictionary definition of insane to go and start a business when you're already in a comfortable position. Failure rates are high, you have to live lean, you have to put your money into it. I remember stocking up on 17-cent packs of noodles. They were the definition of disgusting noodles. They were really bad. They made the wedges that I had at Massey actually look pretty fancy. I literally now have a pack of those noodles that I bought in 2007, framed and mounted on the wall of our Wellington office to remind us to stay frugal and remember our roots. Our first office was above a drug and alcohol rehab clinic. You'd get in the elevator and you'd get to meet some pretty interesting people. Interestingly, it was probably the smallest elevator as well in all of Wellington, so you got to really know people. But it was cheap. And when people think about business owners, they usually think rich, glamorous, they like to focus on all that stuff. And the truth of the matter is, it's all hard work. And so I like to focus on the beginnings. And to be sure, we've come a long way since when we were above the drug and alcohol rehab clinic. We, started paying ourselves many years ago. We've expanded the company. But the point is the same. Doing anything of significance often requires that you have to push through plenty of reasons to not do something. And the truth of the matter is that when you have to live within those constraints, it breeds real creativity. And that applies both whether you're starting a business, building a technology product, doing anything. Constraints breed creativity. So finally, my parting words to you all, and to tie this all together, we're here today to celebrate your graduation. You are now in the driver's seat of the science and technology industry. But you're also just getting started. I encourage all of you to embrace your inner ambition and dreams. Don't be afraid of doing something challenging, and certainly, absolutely ignore the dogma. Put the regret minimization framework to use every single day, and make the most of your life in this amazing time that we live in. Thank you.
Thank you, JD, for that very inspirational address. We will now proceed with the conferment of degrees and the awarding of university certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduates I'm about to name. Therese Marie Celine Cole. Antonia Elizabeth Knight. Kyle Benjamin Larson. Ryan Samuel Larson. Leanne May Lilo. Ka Hoi Long. Nicole Frey Ma. Claudia Anna Mannering. Shari Rose Martelletti. Ellie Renee McLennan. Catherine Louise McManus. Andrew Ian McNair. Chancellor Mimbi Bisambolo. Tara Louise Morrow. Alana Mary Murphy. Emma Elizabeth Noakes. Martin Okuku Oching. Shelley Ann Ogle. Dana Louise Owen. Brenda Marie Polensky. Kirsty Elizabeth Parsons. Bhavik Patel. Julia Catherine Peters. Jenna Carmichael Purdy. Fabian Burnt Helmut Ream, Massey Scholar. Georgia Zena Richardson. Jordan Kemp Royano Rivers. Emma Jane Rogers. Iris Umut Rusal. Tyler James Scott. Laura Kathleen Simpson. Jamie Marata Smith. Raul Solomon. Kim Ki Soo. Rosie Rebecca Tate. Joanna Marie Taylor. Sophie Jacqueline Taylor. Vanessa Mary Thompson. Freya Thomasina Try. Yi Chuan Tu. Fiona Francis Tuckett. Rushka Unverricht. Jason Robert Van Zanten. Hannah Sarah Wakelin. Joel Chilver Waldock. Nicole Lorna Walsh. Andrew Patrick West. Amy Grace West, nei Rumble. Josie Louise Weston. Wirumu Tyler Stewart Winitana. Lainey Josephine Woods. Isabella Maya Zeldas. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the conjoint degree of Bachelor of Business Studies and Bachelor of Science, the graduand I'm about to name. Hayden Rees Green. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Information Sciences the candidate I'm about to name. Duncan Alexander Biss, with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Quality Systems the candidate I'm about to name. Rena McCarthy. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Science the candidates I'm about to name. Rita Goff. Olive Kamali Lucas Punilu, with distinction. Joshua Hayden Tench Shaw. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science with honours the graduands I'm about to name. Jacob Lawrence Robinson, First Class Honours. Rebecca Jane Severinson, First Class Honours. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Engineering the graduates I'm about to name. Hayden Jeremy Crimp with distinction. Anindya Nag with distinction. Johan Nell with distinction. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Supply Chain Management the graduates I'm about to name. Paul Paltrow Griffiths. Jongwin Law. Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science the graduates I'm about to name. Christopher John Andrews, First Class Honours. Tracy Marie Cronin, née O'Flaherty. Jennifer Fleur Gollan. Pierce Malcolm McNee. Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to invite the Smashicities to present an item. The Smashicities are a cover band made up of 6th, 3rd and 4th year vet students who share a love for music. They came together at one of their annual vet events last year and have since been performing covers at various events both in and out of vet school. The group consists of lead singers Adele Serendran and Jasmine Pavey, keyboardist Hugh Min Tai, electric guitarist Daniel Pereira, bassist Ethel Coe and drummer Antonius Hatmojo. The name Smashicities is a colloquial term for smashed up cells seen under a microscope and resembles the smash up of song covers that they perform. Please welcome onto stage the Smashicities, who will be performing a graduation smash up of Superstition by Stevie Wonder and It's My Life by Bon Jovi. The Smashicities.
Hey everyone, good afternoon. Congratulations and happy graduation. So here's a little set that we've prepared for you guys. Feel free to clap, sing along, just enjoy it. Well, I hope it's enjoyable.
Very superstition, writings on the wall. Very superstitious, letters about to fall. 13-month-old baby broke the look broken glass. 7 years of bad luck, good things in your past. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and then you suffer, superstition in the way. Very superstitious, wash your face and hands. Rid me of the problem, do all that you can. Keep me in a daydream, keep me going strong. Save me, sad is my song. When you believe in things that you don't understand, and then you suffer, superstition in the way. This ain't a song for the broken hearted. No silent prayer for the faith departed. Now I ain't gonna be just a face in the crowd. You're gonna hear my voice when I shout it out loud. It's my life, it's now or never. While I'm alive, it's my life. My heart is like a broken highway, like Frankie said, did it my way. I just wanna live while I'm alive. It's my life. Come on, sing along with me. It's my life. Thank you.
Thank you, Smash Societies, for that great item. Just shows that vet students can be very diverse people, doesn't it? We will now continue with the conferment of degrees and the awarding of certificates and diplomas.
Chancellor Professor Giselle Burns, Assistant Vice-Chancellor of Research, Academic and Enterprise, will read the citations for the doctoral graduands.
Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I am about to name. Our first graduand, Mazida Abdul Rahman. Ms. Rahman's research investigated the headspace concentrations of essential oils required to prevent the growth of spoilage organisms on foods. After identifying shortcomings in the current best practice methods, she developed a new novel measurement system that provided stable headspace concentrations. This system can be used to characterise target concentrations for the development of controlled release packaging using essential oils as antimicrobial agents. Please welcome Dr. Rahman. Shanti Kala Adi Subedi. Ms. Subedi's research evaluated options to increase biogas production efficiency to better meet cooking demands of rural households in Nepal. Models were used to examine the impacts of increased biogas production and utilisation on gender issues, energy consumption, cost of energy, and the associated greenhouse gas emission reduction potential. Recommendations were made from this research to government on how to better support biogas deployment. Please welcome Dr. Subedi. Javier Agustin Flores. Explosive water-magma interaction is common in the Auckland volcanic field. Mr. Agustin Flores found that free attomagmatic eruptions in the field strongly depend on the hydrogeological conditions of the rocks beneath the volcanoes and the surface hydrological conditions. 3 eruptive scenarios were envisaged, and it is possible that these scenarios may be replicated in the future. Please welcome Dr. Flores. Debraj Basu. For sustainable smart wireless sensor networks, energy has to be conserved and used efficiently. Mr. Basu developed a state-based adaptive power control protocol aimed at reducing energy consumption in wireless sensors while maintaining an acceptable quality of service. His results suggest that energy consumption can be reduced by up to 33% when compared to legacy wireless transmission protocols. Please welcome Dr. Basu. Simon James Lethbridge Cox. Mr. Cox analysed enzymes from 160 plant and cyanobacterial vitamins and essential amino acids for the signature of the chloroplast progenitor, a cyanobacterium. If the eukaryote that took up the chloroplast ancestor was animal-like, then it probably got some of its cofactors or vitamins and essential amino acids from its diet. His research findings showed that a strong cyanobacterial presence, but not enough to indicate that this ancestor could not synthesize these metabolites. Please welcome Dr. Cox. Nirosha da Silva. Ms. da Silva's research involved designing, synthesising and characterising a series of new oxidised metallic iron-containing chemical compounds based around an organic scaffold. She found that the number of metal atoms present in the coordination compounds was dependent on the particular scaffold used. Her research results provide an insight into the viability of building single molecule magnets based on the organic scaffold used in her work. Please welcome Dr. De Silva. Yaunan Gao. Dithrosma. Dithrosma needle blight is caused by a fungus and is a major pest of pine species. It causes extensive defoliation and mortality in plantations. Ms. Gao identified and characterised effector genes of the fungus that are involved in this type of blight. The results provide screening tools for pine-resistant germplasm, and this could eventually lead to an increased knowledge that could be exploited in future breeding programs. Please welcome Dr. Guo. Eli Kawabata. The Auckland volcanic field has produced about 50 volcanoes in the last 250,000 years, yet their exact ages are largely unknown. Ms. Kawabata developed a statistical approach to estimating the volcano ages, providing an improvement in the age order model for the volcanoes in the Auckland volcanic field, which will improve volcanic hazard estimation for New Zealand's largest city. Please welcome Dr. Kawabata. Bradley William Mansell. Designing new materials involves knowledge of how the constituents have self-assembled and what motions they are able to undertake. Mr. Mansell investigated the structure, dynamics, and mechanical properties in pectin-based hydrogels. He found interesting dynamics at very long time scales that reflect the stability of the materials and found that they can be systematically modified. Please welcome Dr. Mansell. Zoe Marie Matthews. Research shows facial eczema is the most important photosensitisation disease of ruminants in New Zealand, and very little is known about both the early stages of the disease and the effects of subclinical sporidesmin toxicity. Ms. Matthews' research addressed these unknowns by analysing metabolites from biological fluids collected from cows. Although some interesting metabolites were identified, an early-stage biomarker remained elusive. Please welcome Dr. Matthews. Malcolm Lloyd PC. Oligosaccharides are an important part of an infant's nutrition. Mr. PC researched separation techniques for extracting these molecules from dairy byproducts for addition to infant formula. He found that process-scale chromatography achieved the separation with a relatively high purity and throughput. Please welcome Dr. Pacey. Devastostra Poddar. Mr. Poddar's research involved gaining mechanistic insight into ways to improve the stability of probiotics for application into ambient long shelf life products. His findings suggest that fluidised bed drying provided better protection to the probiotic bacteria during storage. His research provides guidance to the food industry in developing shelf-stable probiotics that can be added to a wide range of food products. Please welcome Dr. Podar. Kate Christina Richards. Detailed information on the locations and times of cases of disease are becoming increasingly common in veterinary epidemiology. Ms. Richards developed new statistical tools for analysing this data to understand disease progression and develop effective control strategies. This included methods for detecting the presence of underreporting for animal disease and techniques for describing how patterns of spatial clustering of disease change through time during an epidemic. Please welcome Dr. Richards. Briar Lee Taylor-Smith. Spatial patterns of biodiversity and endemism in New Zealand invertebrates were explored in this work with a special focus on the ground weta genus Hemiandris. Ms. Smith used morphological, genetic and geographic data to assess their true diversity, and she explored the evolutionary mechanisms underlying this. She found through her research that New Zealand invertebrate diversity includes many range-restricted species and a pronounced pattern of regional variation in endemism levels associated with prehistoric land availability. Please welcome Dr. Smith. Julian Robert Spagnuolo. Bacterial stress responses are essential for the survival of pathogens within the host. Mr. Spagnuolo identified 3 stress responses, previously not recognised as playing a role in the survival of E. coli experiencing stress imposed by a channel protein, known as the secretin. His research critically increases the number of potential drug targets for antibacterial chemotherapy. Please welcome Dr. Spagnuolo. Rebecca Liv Sterneman. Ms. Sterneman's research examined the giant forest honeyeater, or male of Samoa. She identified the slow reproduction rate of the species, extensive habit modification and black rat depredation of their young as the threats leading to the decline and endangered status of these island birds. Conservation efforts for this and similar island birds will require intensive rat control, especially during the breeding season. Congratulations, Dr. Sterneman. Adam James Swanson. There is a need to measure strain, temperature and chemicals in harsh and compact environments where traditional sensors cannot be used. Mr. Swanson's research resulted in the development of 2 types of optical sensors to address this need: a polymer-coated optical fibre sensor for humidity sensing and a novel dye-doped sensor for strain, temperature and chemical sensing. Please welcome Dr. Swanson. Lucille Sophie Tarsene. Ms. Tarsinet's research aimed at characterising the interactions between added calcium and proteins in milk. Her research showed that some calcium ingredients added to milk and previously believed to be inert do affect the stability of the milk by altering protein aggregation state and causing crystal growth. Her findings are of interest to the New Zealand dairy industry for new product development to design calcium-fortified milks with improved stability. Please welcome Dr. Tarsinet. Emma Maria Williams. Ms. Williams investigated several monitoring challenges associated with the endangered and cryptic Australasian bittern, a well-camouflaged and secretive bird found in New Zealand wetlands. Using recorded devices and modelling techniques, she resolved several challenges, enabling the development of cost-effective and informative monitoring methods that now are being applied nationally. Please welcome Dr. Williams. Thank you, Chancellor.
At the conclusion of the ceremony, guests are requested to remain in their seats until the processions have assembled in the foyer. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please join with us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand, led by Olivia Carlson, the words of which are printed on the screen. We will begin with the Maori version of the anthem. Please stand.